Good. I was really tough 2 days ago. And you know, the problem was that our weight strength coach, Rob, said that at that point in practice, their heart rates went up, their effort went up, and that's a problem. Because if I'm the one that has to get them to do that, they're not getting this. And I told them that. I said, you mean to tell me I've got to be that mean for you to do what you should want to do and what you're supposed to be learning to do? And they were better yesterday. They're trying to get better. The message today is going to be really simple. As everyone buys in, this team will start taking off. But we all got to buy in. And buying in isn't that anyone's selfish. Just they don't know better. Buying in, they've created habits that the minute they're fatigued, they go back to. And all those things, when I get tired, I stop. When I get tired, I just do what I want to do. And we're working on that every single day. And then we got to start working on, you know, how we're playing together and what we're doing. But individually right now, I'm pleased because everybody's ticking up. Wenyan's been great the last couple of days. He's really trying to get him to play a little more like Derek Willis play, with more rebounding, you know, hopefully better defense, but do the stuff Derek Willis did for us. And I think it's making it easy for him, you know, just be that guy.
John, what is the trip to New York, and what does it mean for you taking a team into the Garden?
Well, we always like to go up in there and travel, get away from here. You know, it's going into the Garden, going into the Barclay. We try to do it every year. And, you know, it's a good trip for the guys. And we have guys from there on the team, you know, whether they're bringing family from up in New England or Philadelphia or New York area, they get to be with family. I wish it was a later game so that we could, you know, maybe even stay overnight, but it's a noon game, so we'll probably leave right after to come back. They do have finals next week, so most of the rest of Saturday and Sunday will be, and they all are loaded up for Mondays. They all have 1 or 2 finals on Monday. So.
Cal, this has been a team that hasn't attempted many three-pointers this season. Do you think it's just been a product of how you've had to play to win, or do you think
well, we're trying to get to, instead of 14 or 15, we want to get to about 18, 19, 17, maybe 20 every once in a while. We don't want more than that because that's not who we are, but we need to have that. And then we have to have, like Quad A's got to scout out threes. He's one of our best three-point shooters. I want Kevin to shoot 3, 4, maybe 5 if he's making them, but I really need him to get to the basket and drive the ball. We need Shea to scout out. I just asked him, are you spending extra time? Are you getting in? Yeah, I said, well, you're not making any right now. So you look at him and you look at Wenyan. Wenyan needs to shoot 3. You know, you look at across the spectrum. Right now, the guy that's been shooting it well in practice and we've been waiting for it is PJ. So you get one more guy that can make perimeter shots, and they don't have to be threes. I mean, I always say this, if you're going to shoot 30 threes a game, and we have teams in the country right now, their whole deal is we're shooting 30. You're going to hit a game where you're going to hit 3. I mean, it's just how it is. I mean, you're not machines, well, we make 40% every game. Really? All right. And then you have other teams that are going to say, you're going to have to beat us shooting 2 because we're not giving you 3s. So I just would rather, if you make us take more than we want, okay, but we'll still, this is a different kind of team. I mean, I've had teams that have shot more 3s, but I think if you followed me, anytime we've shot 27, 28, 29, 33, we've lost that game. We've lost it. So it's not how we play, but I do want more than 12, you know, and you know, we should be able to make 6 threes a game, maybe 7, but 6 threes should be what we get per game with the way this team can shoot. And we should be a great free throw shooting team. I mean, Nick's shooting 80%. You're a big guy. You know, so we have good free throw shooters, and I'd rather be an attack team that, you know, loves to get in the lane and likes threes, but loves the lane. Just live in that lane.
Kevin seems to be the main guy. You've focused that priority on getting to the basket.
Yeah, because he's used to settling. He's used to shooting fadeaways. He's used to stepping back versus continue to play through bumps and get at that rim. You're long. We got him shooting runners. I want him, you don't have to go all the way to the basket. You could drive it in and shoot a 1-2 step runner, and he's making that shot now. I think in the last week, Hami has got a better feel for what we're trying to do. And what it tells you as a coach, they don't know. And when you talk to them, it may not register. So you have to do drills and practice a certain way to get them, and then you got to reinforce. That's what we're looking for right there. You be that guy. Now, the minute they're fatigued, they revert back to that other stuff. And that's why we're trying to tell them, I'm doing shooting drills, killing them, running. Before we do the shooting drill, more running, and then go shoot. And I'm telling them, you're fatigued. Some of you will let go of the rope. If that's who you are, don't. You know you're the one that lets go of the rope. If you make 35 threes or 35 shots, you let go of the rope. If you make 50 to 60, you didn't. So make 50 to 60. And so that's the mindset. Most of this stuff for young kids, they've accepted, you know, this is who I am, this is the best I have. And basically they got probably 40% left in there. But no one's demanded that they do more. So that's what I'm trying to do right now.
Are you good with Kevin playing 35 minutes a game? Or
Too many. Too many.
Is that indicative of what other people aren't doing or what he is doing?
He's in the one position that's kind of, we don't have another. You know what I'm saying? He's at the one, I wish I had two of those. I don't. We have one, and that's why I could play Wenyan some there and PJ some there. I can go smaller with Hami, but we haven't done it in practice right now. So I hate to do stuff in a game that I haven't worked on, because you can't really hold those kids accountable if you're doing stuff in a game that you haven't practiced. You gotta, whatever happens, happens. So, but yeah, he's playing too many minutes, but.
Cal, you talk about the team as a work in progress. How far along on that progression do you think the team is at this point?
I just think it's gonna be day to day. Yesterday I told them, you know, I feel encouraged right now. And they were like, wow, really? And today I'll probably say, I really feel discouraged right now. That's how this has been. And a lot of it is just, you know, I don't want to be the guy that has to go crazy to get them to compete and play. Because if I am, that means they're real close to letting go of the rope. And when we get in the game and it's really hard and the other team's giving it, that's when that team, they let go of the rope. You're seeing teams lose to mid-major teams. You're seeing it now. I mean, these teams that we played, they all had a chance to beat us, so we fought to win. You're seeing teams, some of them look tired, traveling all over the world, playing basketball. These kids are 17 and 18 years old, going to school, practicing, trying to do it, national television and all that. That stuff happens. I'm not, like, I'm asking my guys, did you guys watch? They watch every game. I'm watching Alaska First Frontier. I'm watching Life Below Zero. I am not watching other college basketball teams. And the reason is, I don't want to get discouraged myself. Like, we're so far behind these other teams. I really don't care if we are, because we're not playing them yet. I just got to stay focused, and I don't want to have anxiety about, well, we got to do more, be more. We are who we are right now. And now we go to New York, and this team had Hofstra beat yesterday. It was a tip-out play. I can't believe how they lost the game. They had Connecticut beat up at Connecticut. I had a chance to beat them, and so they got good guard play. They're really big and physical inside, and we better show up and play. I'm more concerned about just let's go 40 minutes and see what happens. It's a noon game. Hard to play at noon. Normally at noon, whoever shows up to play wins the game. So let's just hope we're showing up to play, and we have a chance to do what we need to do.
Now, with PJ Washington, you said that he knocks down shots in practice. Why isn't that like translated in the game?
He's just started. He's just started. He's doing things that he hasn't done, and he's doing it for the first time, and he's building his own confidence. And now he's got to go in the game and do it. And I keep telling him, we need you to shoot balls. I need you to shoot some jump shots. That's what this team needs. If you don't feel you're making them, you don't want to shoot them. So then you start putting your head down and drive. And then you turn it over, or run somebody over, or bait for a foul. No, if they give you shots, you got to take them. And he's beginning to do that now. But again, this is, you know, I told them about some guy. He would kill you guys. And Shea says, yeah, he's 24 years old. I'm 19. He's 5 years older than me. So they made me laugh. But it's, you know, like I said, yesterday was a good day. I walked out. I really felt good. I'm just hoping today's a good day, just so I can walk out and feel good about this.
Two more guys. John, you always have a young team. How deep into a season do you typically go with this? One day you feel good, one day you don't. One step forward, two back.
Well, it's not that they're not trying. It's more them reverting back. It's more of them losing focus and concentration because of fatigue. And they've never gone this hard. I mean, they've never done what they're doing right now, which is 45 days of practice, academics, tutoring, travel, all the stuff, playing in games, having all this social media out there that they've never had before, dealing with all the stuff they're dealing with. It wears you down. And the first thing it goes is your focus and concentration. So they're trying. They're trying to please me too. I mean, I've had people come in and say, Coach, it ain't always the case now. You got a team full of guys trying, you know, you may be watching TV and guys are sulking at each other because he got more shots than I got. We don't have any of that. I think this team wants to be special. They thought they could do it easily, and they figured out now, oh my gosh, this is really going to be hard. Like Nick's got it way better. Whew. But the minute he gets fatigued, he thinks it's okay now to stop because I did a couple shots, I made some free throws now, and get okay this time. No, it's you push through, and you know, it's what we do here. And you know, part of my message today will be the thing for us when you leave us, you know, right now we're looking over your shoulders, but as you move on from here, if you don't bring it, you're out. There ain't a coach going to scream and yell and, you got to play harder. No, they're going to say, man, he can't play hard. Put another guy in. All of a sudden you look and you're on the shelf, and then all of a sudden you're out. What happened? You didn't fight. You got to battle. Nothing given to you. You got to earn it. And every day you're competing against each other. And if you think you've made it, you're really close to probably being out. And our kids leave here understanding that they're in a dogfight. If they want to eat, they're going to be battling somebody. And, you know, this is a good group. I mean, we have some flaws, but so does every team out there. And every one of them, hey, can't shoot free throws, can't shoot. Come on, we always too small, too this, too that, too that. And we've done all right. This is a different team. Long as heck, and getting better defensively, but we got a ways to go. We'll see.
Can you talk about your first trip? Can you talk about your first trip to the Garden and what you remember about it? Is it still that special place for football?
Yeah, the Garden is still, you know, the Garden is, you know, Madison Square Garden is the Mecca. It's a place, you know, the excitement of the city, the excitement of the whole environment. They've redone it, so it went from hooks on the walls in a locker room, really, and a wooden bench. No, really, like little hooks, hang your clothes there, and a wooden bench, and you didn't know what was behind the bow, so you were like, what the hell was that? And it's now, they went through this thing and basically made it a brand new building. So, but it brings back great memories when I was coaching Well, we played there when I was at UMass, had some great games. Beat North Carolina in that building. We beat Syracuse there when they won the national title with Carmelo Anthony. When we beat them there. And can't remember, how many times have we played in this? Oh, we beat Kansas, didn't we?
Michigan State.
Michigan State.
Years.
UConn.
Yeah, but we beat, I think we beat,
UConn
Kansas in 2012.
so you guys follow this stuff.
They weren't just looking at the phones.
It was on our